God's people. Greetings from Joy Givers Charity Foundation. Let's watch someone who was inspired to start a charity outreach in their community after watching some of Joy Givers Charity programs. Let's see.
Okay, my name is Maria Shuya and I come from Namibia. Of recent, I was engaged in a charity project which took place in a small town, in a shanty town called Groothoop. It's in Windhoek. It's 40 kilometers out of Windhoek, our capital city. Groothoop is known for people that really are in need, the needy, and they are neglected by our government. They are neglected. They don't have caregivers. They don't have anyone to help them. The crime rate becomes very high. Many of them end up stealing just to even buy food, and some even just end up depending on their grandparents for the pension that they get, which is not even enough to feed the whole household. So we went from house to house. The first house we went to belonged to a grandfather who has 60 grandchildren, and he doesn't have anything to give them. They starve most of the time on most days. So we went there with 3 of my friends and we shared the word of God with them. We sang songs together, and after that we gave each one of them a meal. The kids were 63. And then we now went to the old age location where we met a 73-year-old woman who has no one to look after her. She has no children. She lives alone. It's made out of corrugated iron. It's not even a proper house. She lives in that. And then we shared with her the word of God and then a meal, after which she cried and she was very touched. We fed 120 people. When I was 18, 17, before I went to school, to university, after finishing high school, I struggled to get into medicine, the field that I studied for. So when I was praying, I made a promise to God that should you make me a medical doctor, I will pay attention to the needy, I will help the needy, I will do that for the rest of my life. So it was like a promise I made to God, which I didn't do it in time. I didn't act in faith in time because I always thought I didn't have the resources. So that is what motivated me. And when I saw your testimony on Instagram, I said, if these people of God can do this and God has helped them with the little that I have, I am going to do the same.